check of the forecast.
Yeah, good morning, or rather good afternoon to you as we watch the latest on our satellite radar pictures, of course, watching where the rain is falling and how hard. For the most part, so far today, as forecast, it has stayed generally on the lighter side. Light to moderate rain continues to fall, all associated with this cutoff area of low pressure that is spinning just offshore. You can see all that moisture streaming up from the south and southwest. So it's a milder component to the system, or a warmer component. So snow levels are staying high today, and then expecting it to fall down to about the 6,000 foot level by Sunday. Flood watches are in effect today through tomorrow night, as we expect the heaviest of the rain to still come during the overnight hours tonight into tomorrow morning and in the afternoon. So we could be, again, seeing more flooding and hopefully not any more of those debris flows, but that's certainly in the forecast. We are expecting some heavy downpours at times, and that can trigger those mud and debris flows. Rain today. Let's take a look at the timeline here a little bit for Ventura. We're definitely looking at the rain through the morning and then the afternoon as well, at least the early part of the afternoon. Then it kind of starts to break apart a little bit, turning more scattered showers, and then the rain picks up again later tonight, and that will mean the forecast for overnight hours into tomorrow morning, some heavier cells moving in. Pico Rivera, as we take a look at the next few days, we've got rain certainly today and tomorrow with the heaviest rain. The rain will turn more scattered on Sunday, so we are going to lessen that chance for the rainstorm. And then Monday, another system moves in, so we're going to increase that chance for rain, and then diminishing a little bit as we get to the latter part of Tuesday and Wednesday before another system looks like will be moving in, a colder storm for next week, Thursday into Friday. Generally, the rain totals have been on the lighter side as we get through the afternoon here. But as I mentioned, tonight into tomorrow, we're going to expect to see the heaviest of the rain here associated with this storm system. So we're talking about nearly 2.67 inches of rain for downtown LA through tomorrow night, almost 3 inches in Pasadena, 2.74 inches in Woodland Hills, almost 3 inches in Oxnard, a little less the farther south you go. So this is, again, why we have a lot of concern for those recently burned areas because of all this rain. The hillsides just don't have any of that vegetation to keep that soil in place. So the potential for those mud and debris flows certainly possible over the next couple of days. The showers in Riverside will continue through the afternoon. The sun will try to break through some of that cloud cover, so it'll be a little lighter at some point here. A few showers at 9 p.m., getting heavier again tomorrow. Big Bear, we're looking at just some rain. Snow level is at about 8,000 feet right now, but temperatures in the 40s, so it is definitely on the cooler side. There might be break in the light rain that's falling around 5 p.m., and then showers returning later tonight. Temperatures today will range anywhere from 51 in Big Bear, so it's going to stay on the cooler side, just 61 for downtown LA. 62 in Woodland Hills, 64 in Santa Monica. If you want a little bit warmer, you can get to Palm Springs. It could reach all the way up to 80 degrees, but there is that chance for some showers there as well. Let's go over the 7-day forecast here really quickly if we have some time. 61 along our coastline, similar conditions for downtown LA. You can see how it cools down even more Sunday into Monday ahead of that next system. Tuesday, Wednesday, perhaps a little break or in between storm systems, and then the next one on Thursday. As we take a look at our valleys, Inland Empire, 62 on average today with that chance for rain through the extended period. Maybe a little bit more of a break on Sunday, or at least it will turn to more scattered light showers on Sunday. The mountains, it will be rain until perhaps Sunday when that snow level drops. You could be looking at a couple of inches of snow up at our local resorts above 6,000 feet. High desert areas, also that chance for some rain today, 56. The low desert, 80 degrees in Palm Springs, cooling down even more to the 60s as we get into Monday and the better part of next week. Just stay safe out there on the roadways. Stay alert to officials just in case you do have to evacuate. Sandra, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Maria, thank you. Joining me now is Dr. Ariel Cohen, the lead meteorologist with the National Weather Service. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so as Maria was mentioning, we've been tracking this winter weather, this storm. It's kind of early in the season to get all this rain, right? So what does this mean? Why is it so early on we're seeing such a strong system like this?
We have an unseasonable pattern that's been shaping up over our region with a large low pressure system that's stalling out over the Pacific coastal waters. And what we're seeing is that as that system is re-energizing to a strength that is very atypical of November standards, we're looking at one of the wettest systems to impact the region in November in a long time. And so we're really encouraging everyone to be very aware, know your vulnerabilities. If you're on a burn scar, please understand that we do have that flood watch in effect, also for the larger community as well. But if you're on a burn scar, especially late tonight into Saturday, we could be experiencing some pretty serious debris flows. We have a lot of burn scars across the area. And so please be advised and be listening for any potential information about evacuations, warnings, or orders from emergency management officials and law enforcement. But the flooding could impact a much broader part of the community as well. Not completely certain on what the exact totals will be, but the potential is there for serious flooding to impact the greater Los Angeles area.
Yeah, absolutely. And just speaking of the timing of all this, is this a sign of things to come this winter? Are there going to be more storms expected? Because this is coming on so early.
We've had seasons before where it's very wet up front and then it dries out significantly. We're actually in a La Nina pattern, which understandably is typically on the drier side. There have been some very wet La Ninas, such as late 22 to 23. But overall, the tendency in La Nina years is for below average precipitation. Now, there can be exceptions. Main point is that can't let one storm define the entire season. It could dry out. We could get more precipitation. The correlation between La Nina, El Nino, and actual total precipitation is not as strong here compared to in, say, southeastern United States and Florida. The main message is we got to be ready for anything here. When we're talking about significant flooding, even the potential for a couple of tornadoes as well, we need to be ready no matter what the time of year is, as things can change rapidly.
Really great information. So the bottom line, be ready no matter where you live, even if you're not in a burn scar area. As we know, those communities are particularly vulnerable right now and very sensitive to what's going on.
Exactly, and never drive through a flooded roadway. Want everyone to remember that.
Good advice there. Thank you so much. We can't predict the future here. We've got to take it one storm at a time. Thank you so much, Dr. Cohen, for your time and your expertise.
Take care, everyone.
All right, stay safe out there. You can get all the latest information on this storm anytime, of course, on foxla.com and streaming on Fox Local as well. We will be streaming all the important updates throughout the afternoon. So thanks again for joining us. We'll be back at 1 o'clock with another update.